scenario of a long attrition war, including an Israeli ground operation and long-term occupation of a security belt or zone in southern Lebanon, is not a far-fetched possibility.
If Lebanese are fleeing to Syria, it's just a sign of absolutely how desperate their lives are right now today in Lebanon.
The September 17 and 18 attacks on wireless communication devices, which Hezbollah used, has really dealt Hezbollah a heavy blow. The threshold for Iran is going to be any existential threat to Hezbollah.
The series of very successful operations gave Israelis a tremendous boost to their national morale. And it should have been clear by now that the only goal Netanyahu has is to perpetuate the war, both in Gaza and in Lebanon. The American administration, for whatever reason, they're allowing Netanyahu to have his way, and they are creating a lot of damage both to the Israeli national interest and also to the American national interest.
Before a ground invasion, there is really a unique opportunity, a short time window to go ahead with the implementation of most of UNSCR 1701.
I fail to see something which will be a dramatic improvement on 1701, on let's say an upgraded 1701.
You have to change the calculus of those who launched this voluntary war against Israel on October 8th, the day after the Gaza war started. And that's Tehran. And this is the fundamental problem for US policy and diplomacy right now, is you have an administration that really doesn't want to face that reality. In fact, they may prefer a sort of détente with Iran. And unfortunately, I don't believe that the Israeli leadership is willing to tolerate that kind of, quote, détente, because that means going back to the pre-October 7 status quo, with Hezbollah and Iran having the hand on the spigot of violence against Israeli civilians in the north.
Once an invasion starts, I think all bets are off. It will be devastating for Lebanon, no doubt, but it will be also equally a costly quagmire for Israel. I mean, Israel's past record with Lebanese ground wars is less than stellar, to say the least. They always ended badly, and they created more problems than they solved.